Oh my goodness. It's that time of the year they have to sit here and wait to see if we will get swept or not. Welcome to the Daily Thinker, a unbiased perspective on basketball and faith. Today I have to be unbiased when it comes to my Los Angeles Lakers as we step into the playoffs today to go against, of course, the boogeyman, the Denver Nuggets. So the Denver Nuggets are 9-0 against the Lakers over the last 9 games. Of course, they have been unstoppable, but a lot of those games have been winnable. But the Lakers weren't able to pull it out on their end. So hopefully they can rectify that this postseason and actually get past the first round. But that's a lot on their shoulders. Of course, you want the 7 seed to get past the 2 seed. You're asking too much, Gus. You're asking too much gusto. I don't think I am. The Lakers have the pieces to get past the Denver Nuggets. They really do. I know I might sound delusional right now, but the Lakers, they have the pieces to do it. But the Denver Nuggets, they are this well-oiled machine. They are so good together. Everyone knows their role, unlike the Lakers. Jamal Murray knows his role. Joker knows his role. Justin Holiday knows his role. Aaron Gordon knows his role. Every single person on the Denver Nuggets knows their role. This is what I come in the game to do, and this is how I will be effective. And I go in there, I do my job, I leave. But it's a huge cloud. It's this huge mist around the Lakers this season when it comes to roles outside of LeBron and AD. Do I start Torian Prince? What about Jackson Hayes? What about D'Angelo Russell? Do I send him off the bench? Does he come off the bench? Rui Hachimura, what does he do? Should he start? Should he come off the bench? What is his role? And we have to work these kinks out in real time right now in the playoffs to be able to get past the Denver Nuggets. Because one thing we know about championship teams, of course, I never played in the NBA. I'm not an NBA player, but what I have seen in the past from championship teams that players know their roles. And that's something that the Lakers, we don't have. D'Angelo Russell, is he the third option or is he the fifth option? Should he come off the bench? And I know D'Lo has been playing out of his mind ever since he heard the word that he might get shipped to another team. He's been playing out of his mind. Now, if we can get that type of D'Lo to be consistent in the postseason and not play the way that he played in the Western Conference Finals, of course, there could be some success for the Lakers in the first round, but we have to wait and see. But when it comes to D'Lo role, Rui's role, Torian Prince role, Jackson Hayes role, what is Rui's role? Okay. Is Rui going to be a starter? Is Rui going to go off 4 or 5 from the field and after that get benched for the next 20 to 25 minutes? Will that happen? We have to wait and see. It's up to Darvin Ham to make some smart decisions and for the players to actually know, hey, this is what I should be doing when I come in the game, not doing this. And that confidence to be there the same way the confidence is there for the Denver Nuggets. Now, everything relies on Anthony Davis. Now, in 2020, when we beat the Denver Nuggets, of course, the Joker wasn't the Joker that he is now. He's a much superior player, of course, with his three-point shot, his mid-range shot, his playmaking ability. The Joker is just a much better player than he was in 2020. I give him that. But Anthony Davis in 2020 was able to match up well in certain spots with the Joker. You know why? Because the Lakers actually had a big body. The Lakers had a big body to contain the Joker while AD gets rest and AD can play help side. And that's something that we did not bring to the table this season, knowing that the Denver Nuggets will be in our way. So Anthony Davis really has to ramp it up on defense. Anthony Davis, you are a defensive player of the year candidate. It shouldn't be Rudy Gobert in the first place. I don't even know how Rudy Gobert is in the conversation for defensive player of the year with all those defenders on his team. But I'm getting off topic here. Anthony Davis has to be the anchor for that defense. But the funny thing is, every single time, every single game, in almost every single team that LeBron plays for, the defense starts with him. LeBron has to be the driving force on defense. He has to be the spark plug on defense. If LeBron is lackadaisical on defense, the team will be lackadaisical on defense. LeBron has to set the tone, and then AD will follow. I know AD is the much superior defender than LeBron James, but it seems to me when LeBron sets the tone on defense, I mean, when he misses a layup or does a turnover, he doesn't walk back, he doesn't pout, put his arms down, but he actually gets back on defense and he's spearheading the defense, and Anthony Davis just fills in the gaps. This is a highly capable team and one of the best defensive teams when that is in working. Okay, when they're working together, when that's at play, they are so effective on the defensive end. So Anthony Davis and LeBron James, LeBron, it starts with you on defense, and Anthony Davis has to be the anchor for that defense on the Joker and not let the Joker bully him like he did last year. But this still is an issue, right? Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray is a huge issue. Jamal Murray is not a guy who will get an all-star nod, all NBA selection, none of that. He won't get that because his stats, they don't pop in the regular season. Of course, his stats pop in the postseason. That's why we need an all NBA playoff selection. Okay. The top 10 guys in the NBA, first team and second team. Don't even do a third team. Just do first team and the second team, top playoff performance. All NBA performance in the playoffs. We need something like that for guys like Jamal Murray. And, you're being sentimental. No, I'm not. I think that's something that'll be a little bit more, I think it will be more valuable and more weighty than the regular season all NBA team, in my opinion. Jamal Murray, like I said, won't get the All-Star nods. He's not an all NBA player, but he is a top 5, top 6 point guard in the NBA. And if we are not able to slow down this two-man game between Jamal Murray and the Joker, it will be impossible to get one win. It will be impossible to get one win. I'm telling you, it will be impossible to get one win. Jamal Murray is the key factor to slow him down off pick and rolls, to double him on these pick and rolls, and to be able to cover space when you're double teaming Jamal Murray on these pick and rolls and make other players beat you that aren't Jamal Murray, okay? That aren't Jamal Murray. The Joker will do what the Joker does. But if you let Jamal Murray go for 6 or 7 threes or 5 threes in a game, just wave your hat. You lost that game. The game is over. You are annihilated, eliminated from playoff contention. You will no longer compete in the playoffs if we let Jamal Murray go off like that. But this Denver Nuggets team is a scary, very, very difficult, scary team to face because everybody knows their role and everybody is committed. And one thing that I like about the Denver Nuggets, they never give up on defense. It's rare that I see the Denver Nuggets give up on defense. It's rare that I see Aaron Gordon give up on defense. And for all the flack that the Joker gets for not playing defense, he's a pretty solid defender when you need him to be a solid defender. And I saw him do that in the postseason last year against Anthony Davis. And I don't want to see that this postseason, okay, AD? So pick it up. It comes down to this. If the Lakers can be consistent in the game, and from game to game, I need D'Lo to be consistent. I need Rui to be consistent. I need Austin Reeves, not Austin Rivers. Okay, Austin Reeves to be consistent as well, but consistent within the game. We saw them in the postseason. I mean, in the play-in game, just become lackadaisical after being up 16-18. And we saw that multiple games in the regular season. Them just put their hands down and say, okay, yeah, we won this game. This game is over. And they put their lift their foot off the gas as if they have regenerative braking or something like that, but they don't. Okay. They need to find a way to be consistent in the game and not wait until, okay, it's the third or fourth quarter. Let's start playing defense. Let's start playing hard once again, because the Denver Nuggets, one thing about them, they always give tremendous effort on defense and offense. This is a team that doesn't quit. They don't stop moving, and they don't stop moving their feet on defense. Very effective on the defensive end. So a lot of things are at play here, but Anthony Davis, you have to be that guy who rises up and becomes the best player in this series. If Anthony Davis isn't the best player for the Lakers this series, you can say the series is over. So this series is dependent on Anthony Davis. I said it last year. Anthony Davis has to be the anchor for the defense, but LeBron James has to spearhead the defense. The defense starts with LeBron giving a ton of effort on defense and Anthony Davis filling in those gaps. And if they can do that, they can succeed and potentially beat the Denver Nuggets, but they have to be consistent within the game. I don't want to see anything like I saw in that playing game. You guys just become lackadaisical and just let the Pelicans do whatever and almost blew that game. If you play around like that with the Denver Nuggets, you will lose by at least 15 points. So, Lakers, we have to wait and see if you guys can do it. But I'm sticking with you guys. Did I get my prediction now? Should I? Lakers in seven. Lakers in 7 games. They win in Denver. They do the unthinkable. 7 seed beats the 2 seed. You can say I'm delusional. It's a great story to tell, but I think it's doable. The Lakers have been so close. I mean, pocket size close to beating the Denver Nuggets, but they weren't able to pull it off in the fourth quarter. They always collapsed in the fourth quarter. They were as dependable as a cricket bow in the time of war. And I don't need that this postseason, okay? So Lakers, do something with the Joker, contain him. We didn't get a big body this year, so we have to wait and see if we can be able to pull it off.